Hello, friend. Jim here with JB's Big Adventure, coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. And I'm in a really special place here at Lake Chapala and with a very special person. And today I am joined by Luis Pacheco,
Yes.
who is the executive director for the Lake Chapala Society. And what's going to happen is I'm going to have him just share with you in just a moment what the Lake Chapala Society is all about and why it would benefit you and why you also need to come and check this place out. So again, Luis, thank you for the opportunity. I know we've tried to get together several times, and it's either been the calendars or it's been the weather, but I'm glad that we've got the beautiful day to be able to do it here. So again, thank you.
Well, thank you, and thank everyone that's viewing us for giving me this opportunity to share.
Yes.
Something we're very passionate about. Yeah.
So share with our viewing audience about Lake Chapala Society.
Well, I think Lake Chapala Society is. Well, I find it obviously an amazing space. No?
Right,
I think it's
right.
great. But because it has a very peculiar characteristic. I mean, LCS is a very peculiar nonprofit. The first thing that we need to say, it's a nonprofit.
Okay.
We are all about servicing the community in many different ways. And those many different ways, I think it's the special thing we have. No? We have around 122 programs running.
Wow.
That can go from yoga, going through games and Scrabble and many things like that, to formal classes, to languages. We try to have an English teaching program and a Spanish teaching program. So at the end, I think that what we are trying to do is LCS is here to serve the community of communities that live at Lakeside. And I put it like that because it's important to address that. We're trying to address the many different communities that we have. No, it's not only Mexican and expats or Mexican and foreigners, because even among the foreigners there are very different communities. No?
Right.
It's American community, Canadian, German, French, Italian. So it's pretty diverse. And among the Mexican community, it's not one whole. We have different communities because we have people that live here and have lived here all their lives. But also we have a lot of people that come and go because this is a very highly praised tourism destination. No, so we have people that come from Guadalajara every weekend to spend their weekends as a weekend space, but we also have tourists from all over Mexico that come and spend longer periods of times. Yeah,
so it's more than just expats. It's people from all around Mexico that come to check out this magical place.
Yes, LCS is at this point still mainly expats, and then I think that was one of the things that the board wanted to start opening when they invited me as the first Mexican executive director for LCS. So what we are trying to do is to take what we do very good and keep it, but also start improving and changing some of the programs and making them worth. I think that up to now, well, the first one of our most important parts is the library. We have one of the largest English libraries outside the United States. I mean, I think we're one of the largest libraries in Latin America. Some people tend to say that we are the largest. I'm not sure about that, but we are one of the largest. And we also have the Spanish public library for the Mexican community. So those were like two of the most important programs that started at LCS. And the other part was the Children's Art program, which it's class arts for kids, which has been going for almost 60 years, and it's very important. Wow. Many of the artists, of the local artists that are now famous and international, and they have international trajectories and stuff like that, they started their little first classes here with us. So I think that's been part of the big history of LCS. It has changed a lot over the past 67 years, has gone to many different stages. But right now I think we are in a moment in which we want to consolidate what we have come to learn that's important for the expats that are arriving. No, we have a very good offer of programs, classes, activities, services that I think try to address and to support expats as they come in as tourists, or if they are changing their life and settling it here at Lake Chapala. I think that works pretty good. Now what we're trying to renovate is our services and our support to people that probably after 3 or 4 or 5 years, those kinds of services are not anymore what they need, because now they have a life, they have their own social net, they have their friends, they know how to move around, they travel in Mexico. So that we need a wider kind of programs that will be of their
Sure.
of their support. So that's one part, and the other part that I'm very interested in is developing the more social impact programs that
Sure.
will address the community problems. We're trying to address with other kinds of social programs that will try to attend some of the poverty or the violence or stuff like that. That's attending some of the parts of the community, and we try to work with that. So that's
Wow.
why I start saying it's very diverse. It's
Right,
very,
right.
but I like to think that it could be a place, home, away from home, where everyone can find its own space and their own needs. And try to keep that diversity as open as we can. So it's
Okay.
really an intercultural space where many cultures can meet, greet, and create different programs.
Fantastic. And I know that you've got a lot of other special events that take place here. Share about the concerts and the things that take place on the outside that folks come and just kind of relax and enjoy.
Yeah, I think one of our most valued and strongest part is our cultural offering. So with that, we are right now, since 2 years ago, we start doing what we call concerts in the park. That's thanks to Steve Balfour, our president. He's a great producer, so he has been helping us with that. It actually started as a strategic to survive through COVID. We had
Sure.
to close campus, so we were really, and we are still hurting a little bit on finance, but we'll get there. So we start something that we call concerts in the park. So what we are bringing amazing talent into town, and we have these spectacular concerts on Sundays. You can have them at 3 or 5 or 4 and 6, depending on if it's winter or summer.
Right.
But we're having these amazing people coming. Especially there are artists that we found out that they tour around the states, and they sometimes ended up their tours in Puerto Vallarta. So we're bringing that talent from Puerto Vallarta to Ajijic, and those are the kinds of concerts that we're having. And that's also complemented with a very strong group of activities that we are realizing. We have some amazing festivals. We got our blues festival, our Mexican festival. We do a lot of tequila tasting, wine testing. We're trying to get back our Oktoberfest. Well, this year not, but next we want to go back to our Oktoberfest. So as long as we're moving out of COVID, many traditional and big celebrations and events take place. We are also having some art shows, because that's related with all the activities that we do on the
Sure.
children's art program.
Yeah.
And that kinds of driven us. So you will find a very wide offering on many different kinds of events, which I think they are amazing. And I think that the part that we enjoy the most is that we have an amazing campus. Our gardens are, I think, one of the things that people value the most, because
Yeah.
of our perfect climate in here.
Right.
It's October, and we just can be on our sleeves and.
That's right. That's an enjoyable thing. I'll be more on the relaxed side, not to wear a
Yes,
suit or
yes.
anything.
Yeah, so we have kind of that, and then we're complementing it with trying to get here more culinary experiences,
Right.
gourmet experiences, and that's like one big part of the kinds of events that we do. So you're free to go into our webpage, look at our calendar. We have right now, from here to December, I think we have more than 24 different events happening. So
Wow,
they'll find
wow.
all kinds of celebrations. We're going to have a very big intercultural Day of the Dead celebration, which we are trying to join what happens from all the way to Halloween until the Day of the Dead in Mexico. That, as you know, is one of our most important celebrations here in Mexico. So I think it's going to be fun. And it's going to be great. It's 3 days of many activities happening at campus.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
going to be amazing. And the other thing is, now that we are also outside COVID, we are returning to all our trips. Our most famous one is Costco. Everyone loves to go to Costco at least once a month. So that's one of our most popular destinations, Costco and the shopping mall. But also we are trying to bring back, we want to go to the baseball, we want to go back to Met, we want to go back to concerts, classical concerts in El Degollado. I personally want to try to get some football going, to get the experience of going to a Mexican football match, which I think it's worth it.
Wow.
And also we are touring around some short trips that we find that are very interesting for all our members. We're going to Tequila, Zapotlanejo, Tlaquepaque, many of our different destinations that are close by and that we can enjoy that.
Well, as what I've done is I've taken some video clips of being here at the Lake Chapala Society, and I've actually put those in as Luis and I are actually talking, so you can get an idea of what it looks like here. But it's just like the tropics. It's a wonderful place. You come inside, once you come through the door of the gate, it's just amazing. It's just like coming into a tropical garden, and it's nice to be able to even sit at a table and just read.
Yeah, and I think the best part of LCS is that's all about our volunteers and all are about community driven. Because, as you know, we are very short staff. I mean, it's only for full staff and people from housekeeping, so that comes
Right.
up to 12 people. But we have 300 volunteers. They are the ones that really run this place and really run the programs. And we have an offer from about 42 different activities that are provided by our own volunteers. I mean, people that are experts on yoga, now they retire, so they come and offer here their yoga classes. They land dancing, chess club. I have people that they are playing different board games. I'm trying to remember the name. Canadians love it. I just forgot it. I'm Shane.
No, that's all right.
But I have a very large club of different kinds of activities like that, Irish dancing. So it's just a space in which people feel they can serve something to the community and they build it. We have drawing clubs, reading clubs, writing clubs,
Wow.
music
Wow.
clubs. And as for the most social programs right now, well, we have a very important fund that's for college for Mexican kids that need help to go through their university. So
Yeah.
we have a scholarship program that we support. And we also, now I'm starting with, we have another location that's outside campus. It's 1 block away from here in Galeana, which is called the Wilk Center. And in there we have many of our other social-driven programs. No, that's the Spanish Public Library. So we're starting again with many of the courses that we want to address the Mexican kids community or the women community. We also have the knitting and embroidering classes. We have an amazing clay
Yes,
studio. So. Yeah, many ideas. People come here and want to try different things, and this is a good space to do it.
And I know that they get all of that, obviously outside the concerts, for how much a year?
Well, the membership is 830 pesos, which is close to what?
$40?
Less than $40.
Yeah.
I think that the first thing that we try to get people to understand, and right now it's probably our most important concept, is you're not joining a club. This is not a country club.
Right.
It's not a private club. No, it's when you pay your membership, what you're doing is supporting a nonprofit.
Right.
No, you're becoming part of a program, of a project. So
Right.
the idea for them is not just to come and feel like, oh, I pay my membership at a club and I'm going to be passive about it. No, I'll just
Right.
get services. No, you're being part of a family of our
Right.
community that's doing services. So many of the things that happen here are actually because other volunteers are providing that service for
Right,
us or
right.
for you. And I think that's kind of the idea that we want. No, the membership is the way that you support, that you want to be part of something that's trying to change the community and to make the quality of life at Lakeside the best it can be.
Right. So as you heard, it's a good idea to be able to come and be a part of something that's helping the community, that's doing the right thing, that's have folks involved that want to help other people's lives even be better, whether it be the kids or whether it be the adults that are moving here that are kind of just retiring and maybe sometimes need a little bit of support and friendship and those kind of things. So great place to make friends and get to know new people.
Yes,
in
and
advance.
also probably, as I told you, it works pretty good at the beginning for some people that need to understand their way around. Many of our courses, Mexican manners, how to shop in Mexico, how to all the real estate in Mexico, Mexican law. One of our most popular courses is a driver license course, so we help you get your license, so you can drive around Mexico. One of our biggest things is Open Circle, which was originally not an LCS program, but now we are just supporting it. And we have great conferences on Sundays. You can go into the webpage. Every single Sunday we have a different speaker. They are amazing. Sometimes we've had here 400, 500 people for some of our speakers.
Wow.
So I think you'll find I think you can come and find what you're looking for, and if it's not here, you can help us create it, so you can have the support and the programs that you have. One of the things I'm very proud of LCS is also I see many people that probably met here and they started like other great projects because they met at LCS. It's not an LCS program,
Right.
but at least they got a chance to meet each other and start
Right.
doing great things together, like the Food Bank Initiative or other nonprofits that have gone very big around town and they're doing an amazing job for the community. And it's just LCS members that at some point probably met and now they have a chance to do bigger and greater things.
And share with the viewing audience what the website is for LCS. How can they find out more information about you?
Go to our website, which is LCS Lake Chapala Society. It's because it's too long. I've always said we have to change that to LCS, but the domain was already taken when they created the webpage. So it's lakechapalasociety.com.
Okay.
That's our webpage. You'll find that. We are on Facebook because of many of our members are retired people. They're
Yes.
people over 60.
Yeah.
Of course, our strongest media is Facebook. No.
Right.
But we are also on Instagram or Twitter if you want to go into that. It's Lake Chapala Society. You'll find us there. And actually, we have a little YouTube channel, but what we upload in the YouTube channel has to do. You can go in through the webpage because it's related to Open Circle. All the Open Circle presentations then go into that YouTube channel, so you can.
Well, I know it's a great place to be because I've actually been here a few times, and even did a video here. My wife and I one time came and did a video with us being here. And I think that it is an awesome place that anybody that's moving to Lake Chapala needs to come by and not only come and visit, but become active in.
Yes.
Because we all need each other.
Yes. Yes.
And it's a great opportunity to do that. Go ahead.
And I think that's what we're trying to provide, just a place where people can meet, you know,
Right.
and
Right.
try to build a better life around Lakeside. Now they can find some of the support they need, but also they can offer a lot. And I
Right,
think that's
right.
the most important part.
Right. Well, there you go. The opportunity of being involved in the community, making sure that you come and visit Louise, come and visit the Lake Chapala Society, find a way of not only becoming a member, but being and getting involved. And with each one that becomes involved, we all need each other. And so what it does is just makes that community even stronger. So as I always say, if you haven't yet, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's a great community, and I do want to be a part of it. You don't want to be left out. All you got to do is go to the bottom right-hand side of the corner. There's a little red box. Tap on it, and you're subscribed. Go ahead and stop by and give us a thumbs up. That lets other people know it's a great video to watch in regards to retiring to Lake Chapala. And also make sure you hit the bell because of the fact that you'll be immediately notified when, in fact, a new video comes out. So again, Luis, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Thank you for all the time, and we're waiting for you guys.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a great place to be.
Okay, so have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the next video.